Scout Harding.
Inquisitor. The workers are almost done building a lift to the deep roads. No darkspawn trouble yet, but the earthquakes have been brutal.
I was told to meet a Shaper Volta.
She's waiting below. You won't see an Orzammar dwarf on the surface. They have rules about that.
Tell me about the earthquakes.
How many quakes have there been since you arrived?
At least 3 big rumblers. And the aftershocks are nothing to sneeze at. My feet miss solid ground.
Lyrium mines.
Josephine's report mentioned several lyrium mines were damaged by the quakes.
You'll see what's left of this one on your way down. From what I hear, the other mines are barely holding together.
So you haven't seen any darkspawn up here?
I sharpened my arrows just in case, but they never showed. I'm okay with that.
Orzammar's living in the past.
You'd think with so many of us up here, they'd relax the restrictions.
If anything, this breach business has made them even more cautious.
From your tone, I'd guess Orzammar isn't your favorite place.
Hard to say if I'd like it. Cloud gazers like us aren't allowed in the city.
There are ways in. They just aren't advertised.
The lift's ready for you. Try not to shift around, and keep back from the edge. It's a long way down.
This reminds me of a story.
Shocking.
It's about an impossibly handsome dwarf
Hey,
and his
Zergos.
friend who got crowned King of the Nugs.
A Nug King. Really?
It's not as good as it sounds. Nugs mostly just shit on the floor and roll in it. Welcome to the deep roads.
We should be wary of raw lyrium.
I'm more worried about finding darkspawn.
Neither is a pleasing prospect.
Dwarves cannot dream, yet they devise the most fascinating inventions.
Not all ideas come from the Fade.
The elevator doesn't look
True.
safe.
But these
No.
designs must be inspired by
Neither is the
something.
idea of taking it down into an area filled with things that want to kill you.
Groot. Magor.
It'd suck if you got like halfway down and they found out they didn't have enough rope.
You must be Shaper Volta.
A trust Valar, Inquisitor. The Shaper it welcomes you to the deep roads.
What does a Shaper do exactly?
We chronicle the life and times of our people.
You're historians.
Also scholars and genealogists. Shapers preserve knowledge in the memories, an archive in Orzammar. We record memories in lyrium to ensure they never fade. We must be meticulous in every detail.
A difficult task.
She's looking a bit pale for a dwarf. She must be one of these dwarfs who bathes or something. Gross.
You look as though you're hiding from something.
As a citizen of Orzammar,
Little bit
even
too
a
porcelain.
glimpse of your sky could cost me my position and render me castless.
Gotta love real dwarves.
How many dwarves have you lost?
More than we can count. The mining caste has suffered greatly. Our situation has worsened since we contacted Skyhold. The quakes collapsed this mine and shattered a seal, keeping the Darkspawn at bay. The Legion of the Dead hasn't been able to mend the broken seal, and we can't afford
Hey,
to
Seth
lose any
Wizard.
more
Oh,
lyrium.
dwarf and vampire. Nasty.
Orzammar deals with darkspawn all the time. Why request the Inquisition's help?
The Legion isn't prepared for this level of disaster. and the Grey Wardens haven't answered our calls for aid. Any threat to the flow of lyrium requires immediate response. The Inquisition is the only force we can rely upon.
How dead is this legion?
I trust this Legion of the Dead isn't actually deceased yet?
Not yet, but they are ready to die.
If she jumps out of a rock into the sunlight, she can't go back home.
Apologies for pushing you. I fear the damage that tremor caused. Follow me to the Legion camp. Keep your eyes open. These roads are dangerous. An ogre!
Awesome.
I hate the deep roads.
It's not focused on us! Now's the time to attack!
To break the ogre's grab, use an ability with physical effects such as stun, knockback, or knockdown. Okay.
Strike now!
Such abilities?
Now! While it's distracted! It's not focused on us! Now's the time to attack!
So what should we be doing when it is focused on us? We just stand around. Yeah.
Strike now! Now! While it's distracted! It's not focused on us! Now's the time to attack! I'm injured! You have my gratitude.
Now we're even.
Just returning the favor.
If the ogre reached this point, the Legion must be overwhelmed. Let us hurry.
Okay, but I want to loot the ogre first. Then we hurry. Okay. Cooldown modifier? That seems pretty good, actually. Who should have quicker cooldowns? What do we have? Attack and dexterity. Give it to Varric. Varric's got a rubbish amulet and... Yeah, let's go to Varric. That'll make up for him, Bianca not being as good as some of the other bows that have said specifically Varric can't use.
I will never get used to the stench of darkspawn. They corrupt everything, even the air. That's the broken seal ahead. It is worse than I thought.
Get those charges to the tunnels! Someone prime the sonic fuses!
Yeah, Genlock. And Bobby Herlocks. Those ones. Alright, where's Varric? What are you doing, Sam? He's in the cloud, okay.
Hurry!
Oh. I'll just push Varric out the way. This way, Varric.
Breathing down our necks!
Clear out the darkspawn!
I planted myself into the clouds just in case. Yeah. like me now. Hey Cassie, are you broken again?
That's got him on their heels. Keep it up!
Nice.
The seal's clear! Prime the charges!
Now, set the charges!
Hang on, there's loot. Plus, you know, I could like take a camp. I can't take a camp yet. Take cover. Guys, don't follow me. I just set dynamite off. Let's go. He's just sitting here calmly as possible. Epic stance. Like a boss. Woo! Yeah. Total badass.
Inquisitor, meet Lieutenant Wren, a veteran of the 5th Flight and one of the Legion's finest commanders.
Someone paid her to say that. Appreciate the help, Inquisitor. Collapsing that seal bought us time. Blighters had the run of these tunnels for days. Now they have a roadblock.
Have we worked together long?
I get the impression you two have known each other a while.
Yeah. The Shaper had sent her to dig up some relics. Asked me to keep her out of trouble.
Oh, she's looking a little bit.
That
Well, you know, girl
was
cut.
3
You know,
years
don't
ago.
judge me.
You can quit any time.
Not when we still have things to fight about.
We can't give the Darkspawn a chance to regroup. Let's hit them again before they mount another attack.
Normally, that would be the plan. But there is a complication.
Whoa. I wonder if we can use one of those hammers.
You heard that, yes? The rhythm in the tremors? It's clearer, stronger, more insistent.
I hear it. Doesn't prove a thing.
These quakes are not a natural disaster. They're deliberate. There's an intelligence behind them.
If something is causing them, the strength required would be incredible. What could do that?
Here we go.
I found an ancient
Wish there is
text
AoE
during an
loot? There
expedition
is.
with
It's
Ren
just very
last year.
small.
At the time, it was just a curiosity. But now... The text describes giant creatures, called Titans, living deep underground. They sing in the stone, shaping it. When these quakes began, I believe we heard that rhythm. I believe a Titan is causing all this destruction.
Titans, this is new.
I've never heard of Titans before. What else can you tell me about them?
The text I found predated the First Blight. Its pages had mostly rotted away. And there's no mention of the Titans in Orzamar's memories.
Which tells you something.
I mean, strange singing is never good, right?
Mysterious songs often lure people to their deaths. Or to an archdemon.
This rhythm isn't a song, exactly. It sounds like air flowing through lungs.
Air that can collapse a whole mine.
A mystery worth investigating.
We need plans.
I'm here to stop earthquakes from destroying the mines. I don't care what's causing them.
A man of action. Good. For all we know, that text you found was a bedtime story. We can't be sure until we find the source.
That's what's ever.
The rhythm I sense in the quakes is emanating from somewhere far below. The stone will lead us there.
And if it comes to a fight, that'll be our job. There's a lift at the side passage nearby. Ready when you are.
Use the expedition table to complete unique Inquisition operations called expeditions. Found in this area of the Deep Roads, expeditions do not appear on the war table in Skyhold. Oh, interesting. Okay, let's check this out. Busy. We have a grand total of 1 we can do, and we're busy. Who does it?
The Inquisition is on everyone's lips. Even the Assembly has taken an interest. In his younger years, King Harrimont would have greeted you personally. But he is
I'm
too
good,
old
Sever.
now
I'm
for
really
such a
good.
journey.
How about you, dude? Why was House Kadash exiled?
House Kadash was exiled from Orzammar long before my time, but no one has ever told me why. Does the Shaperit know?
It's my understanding that your house tried to obtain information about a war golem during the First Blight.
Why would that warrant exile?
Their methods were considered offensive. House Kadash was feared long before it joined the Carta. I wish I could tell you more, but family histories are not my area of expertise.
Thanks for the insight, Shaper.
My pleasure, Inquisitor.
We'll speak another time.
Inspect exhibition table. Well, I did. It's busy. So I wonder if we need to... Let's descent. Ooh. If we need to go back to the main war table. we have requisitions for here?
So it's true. The king involved a servicer.
Liliana's ready to report. Well, you don't have to accept before you can send them again. That's where it's strange, but unless you do between tables. Oh wow. Oh, it's gonna be a dwarf warrior. It's a shame. Red Templars on the Storm Coast operation available. There's that stuff.
I asked Mother Giselle, and she said, probably. Does it matter? They just we fought. Then and they
I wonder if that means it could be a Cullen thing. We should check one of these, see how long Cullen
The
is.
Darkspawn have been driven back on the Storm Coast.
let us pray they do not return.
Who knew how long Cullen was? Well, it was a 3-hour mission about 2 hours ago. Yeah, it must be Cullen that needs to go. Or someone from here. Dearest Diora, this will never reach you. Oh. Well, maybe we can give it to her.
So it's true. The king involved a servicer.
Oh, bit rude.
hope we don't run into an emissary.
Oh. Now we definitely will.
I take it emissaries are bad.
Most darkspawn are mindless killing machines, connected by the Blight. But emissaries are intelligent and use magic.
Alright, Cassie, lead the way.
Shrieks. It had to be shrieks.
I thought you'd be used to all kinds of dark.
These are 15s down here. Which I think is fine for a little while. Until we get too low. I mean, we're 15, so it's not too bad. We're almost 16.
Everyone's got their favorites.
Actually, we're 16. I need to get. Let's spend a point for Panz. Party members up. I went to put my point on while my weapon was still out. That's a no. Game says no.
This belonged to an exiled dwarf. He was experimenting with raw lyrium.
And I want to take the mugs. I want to take the expedition we just found, except I don't want to go up the elevator again. Although we can skip going up the elevator. I just don't want to come back down the elevator, I guess. Do what you gotta do though, right? Busy. Busy. the quick load and picking up items again is quicker than the lift.
This belonged to an exiled dwarf. He was experimenting with raw lyrium.
Yeah. Gear.
This door. There's something strange about it. Looks like our construction, but...
It's missing gears.
we have to find them. It's our only way through.
Okay, requires 3. Who's that? That's the emissary thing they're talking about. Alright, everyone on the emissary. This is not going to work out very well for us. Seems pretty good.
This gear is warm to the touch. Strange.
I don't recognize that metal. But we should only need one more.
There's things in there. How do I get them? It's a puzzle. Yeah, when I'm asking out loud, I'm just sort of talking out, giving my thoughts. I don't actually want the answers. I want to work about myself. But thankfully, I'd sort of worked that out before commenting. Kind of like a running commentary of my mind. Should we get back on you? And there's the other gear.
We have enough of these odd gears. Let's head back to the door.
Well, let's have a look around first. There could be other things. So that's the door, and we've got access to around here. Builders' towers, an odd game, not just for children. Big cannot cover small, left moves right. Piece by piece. They'll never know, they'll never find out what happens when the towers move. I found it. I have no need of it anymore. Well, that's just the pyramid tower thing, isn't it?
Ren, I'm sorry about Bernat. You served with him a long time.
It was quick. And Bernat returned to the stone with honor. We should all be so lucky.
It's all right to be upset.
I'm too old to be upset.
Only a lyrium-addled mind would hide secrets behind such madness.
Bianca Arms 7. That is a huge upgrade. Increases maximum guard 30. Oh, inventory full though. Let me see, do I want a 30 guard belt for Cassandra? Possibly. 100 health's not as valuable as what I think guard would be now. Let's have a look at how it statistically measures up. Yeah, the guard is the armor pieces. So that she gets. So more guard is definitely better than health. Since guard she can replenish and health is kind of not replenished. We need to ditch something though. Where's, oh, I've already got those. Actually, what do we got in the loot? Yeah, that one we don't need. Okay, put that on Cassandra before I forget. Alright, I guess before we open the door, head back to town. Expeditions though. I wonder if it is only just... Doesn't say what advisor can go. Cullen's the only one that's not available. It is Cullen. Okay, that'll explain that. Here lies the abyss. Blood magic sacrifices army of dark. Okay. I'm glad we unlocked that section of Deep Road and got those couple of upgrades, like the belt for Cassandra and Varric's arms piece. That's gonna be huge. Oh, we're in. Okay, first things first, let's sell a whole mess of stuff.
There's a rumor that Corypheus is in league with...
I think that means that I have sold at some stage my Ferelden War. Ah, nuts. Now what do you do? I don't think these count as things, do they? Let's sell. Oh, I've still got to keep the Medallion of Services and the Spider. Wow, Spider Ichor counts as a valuable, and so do eggs, but you need them for the for some of the geo things. That's really interesting. Increases the maximum capacity of each non-healing potion. Nah. What's Cassandra wearing? An achievement for selling stuff.
Which would those be? The mighty stand.
Okay, I need to, get that thing made for Bianca.
Where'd you learn to hammer?
Okay. Bloodstone gives plus 63 attack. Anything else? Plus Dragonbone gives plus 104. I think it's going to be Dragonbone at this rate. Yep. That's damage. Armor penetration. Stagger on hit. Sunder on hit. Bloodstone with a 25 armor penetration. Looks like it's the... What's bonus attack? Oh, we don't have enough leather. I'd have to go canine leather for flanking damage bonus. Or August Ram. Bear hide for 12 crit chance. Bronto hide for 16 crit chance. Or dragon scales, just for even more armor penetration. Critical damage bonus. Let's go over the even more armor pen. Do we assume everything has armor? Armor penetration versus attack, eh? Okay, 4.5 damage on 10 armor pen, whereas 4% attack. It depends where you're at though. So that itself is worth 25, 20, 28 armor pen. Okay, so it probably is the best one. Oh, I'm not going to have enough things. Crit chance. Oh, no, we can get this. Just go more armor pen. Armor pen all the way. Yep, okay. There you go, Varric. Superb limbs. Okay, so we have... Where's Varric? Okay, so we could still get Bianca aiming for... or a masterwork gilded. That's so cool. Did I put the wrong one on? I did. Alright, so you just went up like 80% extra damage. Maybe even more. That's ridiculous. Now, if Cullen's still busy, I don't want to hit those expeditions. We could do something else before going back to the deep roads. And then also in the meantime, we can send Liliana and Josephine on something I think is important. Red Templars on the Storm Coast. Yeah, that could be the one that okay. Josephine can go there.
At your service.
that's just a... That's just a resources one. Where's the ancient laboratory?
Inquisitor.
Thank you. So that other one on the Storm Coast, that's going to be interesting. Where the Red Templars are. I'm just going to check the Hinterlands map. So there is the dragon out in the Hinterlands we have to remember. But there's these things that I haven't... There's a logging stand I haven't gotten. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't... For some reason I was thinking that that meant we'd discovered it, but we haven't actually gone and gotten it. So quickly do that. Just grab that. There's my notes. Hinterlands. Dragon in the northeast. And then where's the one at Skyhold? We need elf root for that. And we can do the main tower now. Okay, but we still need elf root for the other one. So the fallow mire, I think we're done. There's something, there's a drop there, but I don't really feel like just mindlessly killing stuff for a drop. I really want to get that quest complete though. Done, you completionist Panz. Ferelden Tome. Looted from undead. Oh, from the water. Well, we could quickly go and try that. Alright, let's... Like if all we have to do is run out into the water, any of those will do it. And we're fairly high level, so we should be able to deal with having a few of those around.
Nothing to report, sir.
They're level 15 now. Always level 15, or is this a scaling thing?
May
you.
Huh. Never thought of that if it's a scaling thing. Kill 2 guys. Get item. Here I'm like, oh, I don't want to really...
Inquisitor.
Yeah, grind enemies for a loot drop.
This might interest you, sir.
What is it?
This may be worthwhile.
Okay, so it's on the repeatable now. So it shouldn't be in here. Well, okay. When they became repeatable, they didn't. We'll go get one more. I wonder what the previous quest was called. Artifact requisition in the mire? Probably not. Well, there isn't actually that many quests there. Oh, the first one was called Lost Souls. Hey. What are all these quests we've got?
One down!
We're like out deliberately disturbing the water. Everyone's like, stay out of the water, and we're out here like traipsing around trying to... loot. This could nicely just appear out of the water for us just from walking around. Hey! Don't shoot me. No loot though. When I think about the number of medallion of service that probably got sold as a valuable. Auto sold. That's the worst type of sale. Auto sold. Come on, loot ping. There we go, I got it. Oh, we got one of each on those ones as well. Nice. Okay, so we could actually do two of them if we needed to. Let's head back to the... You cannot go, you're in combat. No, I don't want to be in combat. In the early levels, enemies were scary. Maybe they never were scary. Panz were just scared. That's interesting.
word for you.
What is it?
You may want to look into this.
Diseased tissue. Rarely drop from corpses, but not corpse archers. Okay.
Nothing to report, sir.
Noticed there was a cave in here. We'll find some corpses to kill. Maybe there'll be more of them up this way. Down that way? Over here. I have a feeling those corpse archers were always 15, which is why they were tough. Because these haven't scaled. Oh, it's from these. So there's corpses floating in the water. We have to loot. But the corpse archers will come because we're in the water.
One down!